Hey everyone, welcome to Mrs. Sassy's Sunday stream. This is episode number 3, and I figured I would try just a pre-recorded video this week since it is Sunday, which is Father's Day, and I hope everybody is celebrating their fathers. I want to say a very happy Father's Day to Mr. Cannoli Sasquatch, who is the father of our little Sasquatch, and then of course happy Father's Day to my father-in-law, Senior Cannoli. They're both amazing men, and I'm very grateful to have them in my life. And I hope all of you fathers out there are being treated very well today. So I decided that Sundays at noon are kind of my time to come on here and just talk about stuff for the week and things that I feel like, we just need to discuss, and we need to really just take a moment to acknowledge all of the weird crap that's going out there that they're just trying to sweep under the rug. They act like it's not a big deal, and they continue to push LGBTQIA+, transgender, gender affirmation, gender ideology, all of that stuff on us. And so I just kind of wanted to go over a couple of videos, or rather articles that I found this week that were rather disturbing. So we have this first article here that I'm going to pull up that has to do with somebody wanting to ban, they want to not ban certain books. So it's an anti-banning, it's an anti-banning bill, so anti-book banning bill. And what they're going to do is they are going to try and get these books in the library, okay? And this particular book that this governor in Chicago, of course, Chicago wants, is a book. I'm going to, let's see here. I don't think I can. Hold on a second. This is a little bit different because I'm on a laptop, and so this is my first time trying to share all these screens. But anyway, if you look here, you can see that there are two, let's see, here we go. We can pull this up here. So if you look at this book here, this is a book that they want to put in the library. So right now, parents are trying to ban these type of books. However, if you look at these books, they are explaining to you what is appropriate in the gay community, such as if you look at this little picture over here, it shows a boy giving another boy a blowjob. I don't understand why you would want to put this in your libraries for kids, whether it is middle school, elementary school, high school. I'm not really sure if I agree that high school people should read this. I really don't think this is something that you should get at your school library. If you feel so adamant about having this out there, why not just have stores that are catering to this type of stuff, such as you can have all your clothing, you can have all this literature, you can have all the things that cater to this sort of lifestyle. I can't even understand how somebody could write a book and illustrate these pictures talking about genderqueer. So they go through all of the steps of sexualization and being genderqueer. And there's another article here where you are, in January, I wore a binder to work for the first time. And it talks about how wearing a binder too long can actually hurt. And I can't even see some of these things down here, but it's talking about just being sexual and being gay and how this person got off. And I don't understand how this is appropriate and how this will get past any parents. They have things, part 1, boy on boy sex. So it talks about all of the different things you can do when you're having sex with another boy. And then the ins and outs of gay sex. So I'm not really sure how this is okay, but this is the type of stuff that's being still pushed on our kids. And now they're trying to insert it more so in the schools. Not only are they, like we discussed last week on the stream, not only are they doing parades and such for family friendly events, but they're also, having the children walk in and display gay flags. And, it looks like such a fun celebration. So they're trying to sell this lifestyle onto these children who don't know any better. So they just think it's fun because they get to do fun things with fun rainbows, but that's not how it should be. So this book right here is absolutely disgusting. I don't even understand how this is okay. But you have, let's see if I can go back to the other picture here. But you have right here, so he signs an anti-book banning bill, allowing that book where you just saw the pages here. This book was okay. So we wonder why our kids are just so confused and so screwed up. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see, what do we want to talk about next? Like I said, I'm just going to go through a couple of topics. It's not going to be a long video, but I just feel like I want to get myself out there at least once a week in this time slot. And so I figured, a pre-recorded video talking about some things that I would normally talk about on the live stream would be a good way to go. So I had a couple of things from this week that I wanted to discuss regarding the things that are going on this month for Pride Month, and they just tend to push this so much more this month because it's so much more acceptable, since it's everywhere. Let's see, what do I have next? Let me go ahead and share this one now. So this is very interesting. So we have middle schoolers accused of homophobia after chanting USA and taking down pride decorations. I really, really enjoyed seeing this. Now, first of all, this is in Massachusetts. And these middle schoolers were accused of intolerance and homophobia, can't even say that word, after they reportedly revolted against a pride celebration at school and chanted their pronouns were USA. So I have to say, I'm very proud of these kids. I think this is amazing that they all got together to do this. They were accused of organizing a protest against a middle school approved Spirit Day celebrating Pride Month, which encouraged students to wear rainbow colors earlier this month. So, of course, it was led by an LGBTQ community, and some of the kids in response, they decided to wear red, white, and blue colored clothing and chanted USA are my pronouns and took down the LGBT themed banners and stickers. So the interesting thing here is there's kind of a double standard. So if you are LGBTQ and you present, this sort of behavior where you're proud of being gay and you've got your flag and you've got all this stuff, and that's free expression, right? We have to label that as free expression. But on the flip side, if children who don't agree with that, on the flip side, are going to go ahead and, express their love for the United States of America and that they're straight. Like if you get to come out off and say, yeah, I'm LGBTQ, I'm gay, I'm transgender, I'm this, I'm that, and you get to have all these different pronouns, then why can't other children express their love for the USA and their other flag, which by the way is the American flag? But when they do that, that is not free expression. It is intolerance and homophobia. So it's a complete double standard. So I guess it is much like with The Little Mermaid. If you don't agree with somebody else's opinion, somebody else's take, you're automatically a bad person, you're a racist, whatever it may be in the circumstance. So I really appreciated that all of these kids decided to stand up, whether it was organized by their parents or not, we don't know. And it doesn't matter. Regardless, this was definitely a stance that I really love to see. And I am super glad that they expressed their feelings because everybody else is. So what does it say here? I recognize that discussions and celebrations of individual identity are complex and impacted by individuals' values, religions, cultural norms, which may include expressions of racism, anti-religious hate, I can't say that word, and in this case, homophobia. Okay, so you mean to tell me you're not, okay, so here's the thing. Here's your takeaway for this video today. You're not allowed to disagree with anything, ever. You can't have an opinion, you can't disagree, or you will be labeled as something terrible, a racist, a homophobe, anti-religious, hate. So you have to agree with everybody. You need to make sure you're on the same page or you will be labeled. So it's a no tolerance society at this point, only from one side. So we've got that. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Let's see. So wanted to kind of talk about that. I was really excited to see all those kids standing up for themselves. Let's see, what is our next article? Oh, speaking of pronouns, we're going to go ahead and just one second. We're going to go ahead and talk about this person who can't seem to keep her shit straight. She is, let's see, where are we? Oh, here she is. Okay. Lovely Demi Lovato. Okay. So Demi Lovato, if you're not familiar with her as a singer, she's a pretty good singer. She's got a really beautiful voice. She has really gone through it. She's had some mental breakdowns. I think she's battled with alcoholism. I'm not sure if she's been in a treatment facility, but she's been all over the map with her pronouns. And, she's even like come across having this very strong feelings about aliens. Listen, I don't discredit anybody who sees aliens, but her take on aliens was like super weird. So you'd have to look into that. I'm not really sure all of it. However, so Demi Lovato resumed using the pronouns she, her, alongside with they, them, due to feeling tired from constantly clarifying the significance of the latter pronouns. So she was exhausted from they, them. Okay, because that's not normal. They, them isn't normal. I'm sorry. It's they is plural, isn't it? They, no. Them is plural. They is singular, or them over there. It's regardless. I am sounding like an idiot. I apologize. All I know is that is one person. That is a she, her. And look at her right there on the picture. She obviously looks like a she, her. So I just think that she wanted attention and it's not giving her the right attention, but she's now changed her pronouns once again. You see, that's okay. You can just be whatever you want to be, whatever week, whatever day, whatever minute you want to be. And we have to be tolerant of this behavior. Just remember that. Be tolerant of this behavior. If you're not, you're a really, really bad person. Okay? Really bad person. So she's nuts. I mean, we all know that. Let's see what else. We're going to keep this a short video. There was a really fun good old time at the Whitehouse this week. Let's go ahead and share this. It was funny how, we were having a good old time and then we decided we weren't. So we're gonna look at this real quick. Hang on one second. I'll get used to doing this a lot better and quicker if I can. But here we go. Let's see. So this was a good old parade, a good old time at the White House. And this person right here, I believe, is transgender. And if I'm not mistaken, was showing its boobies all over the White House. Now, first of all, this is very disturbing, where I don't understand how this needs to be brought to the White House. I mean, it's not necessary. Sexualization and our government like this, it just doesn't belong together. Like this. This is disrespectful, I think. It really is. And apparently this person decided to be disrespectful too. But let's watch the video a little bit here and see what happens.
Welcome to the White House.
Thank you. Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Trans rights and human rights.
Are we talking this at the White House?
Yeah, that's appropriate. Right there. Okay, right there. So that's appropriate. That's appropriate at the White House. Okay. That's no respect right there. No respect. I am sorry. Right there. So of course, they get to carry on like this. And let's see. They get to carry on. Let's look a little bit more here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look, right there. Your person, if you missed it, had top surgery. Hang on, right here. This person had top surgery. If you can see the scars right there. So that person had top surgery, and the one next to it had breast implants. So we've got one of each. One of each. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Look
the bravest and most inspiring people I've ever known.
Bravest. Yeah, that's brave right there. That is so brave. Oh my gosh, that is just so brave. You guys, that's so brave. Not our troops, not our soldiers, but somebody, a transgender, taking their top off at the White House, showing their boobs like that. That is brave right there. That's brave. Okay. Just in case you needed to know, I'm really glad. Okay. Yep. I don't even know what to say. That's so disrespectful. It's so incredibly disrespectful to go to the White House like that. I mean, but that's okay. Although I'm pretty sure that they got backlash because there was something towards the end of the week after that whole shit show. And now, let's go ahead and pull this up. White House bans TikTok model Rose Montoya and friends for going topless at Pride celebration. This person has apparently been banned from the White House over backlash. This behavior is inappropriate and disrespectful for any event at the White House, a White House spokesperson reported. Okay, so you know what? Montoya had posed with Biden at the White House saying trans rights are human rights, with Biden smiling in frame. This came amid backlash from many who thought that Montoya's stunt performed with her female friends, who, you know, that the one that had the scars was a female, used to have boobs, who identify as transgender and took the opportunity to show up their mastectomy scars, was in poor taste and disrespectful to the White House. You know what? It really is disrespectful because there's a lot of women out there that unfortunately have had to have double mastectomies so they don't die from cancer. And so parading around like that, proud of your mastectomy scars, is disrespectful to those women, real women who can't have boobs. Okay, so it's disrespectful. You can do whatever you want, but you don't need to flaunt it, especially at the White House. That's ridiculous, disrespectful. I want nothing of it. So yes, it was in poor taste and disrespectful to the White House. The pride and dignity of the White House has already been sullied, however, by the placement of the Progress Pride flag in place of honor centered between two American flags. So let's see. Oh, in response to the ban, Montoya posted a video response, which I guess I could have pulled up here. Sorry, I'm not organized. Montoya co-opted yet another women's concept, free the nipple, which has much to do with women's rights to breastfeed their young in public. Get the fuck out of here. Those things are completely separate. Completely separate. Being a transgender with a boob job has nothing to frickin' do with breastfeeding your babies in public. You're not a woman. You're a man with a boob job. Knock it off. Stop it already. This is the crap that drives me crazy. You are discrediting real women such as myself. You know what? Let me tell you something. I couldn't breastfeed because I didn't produce enough. And you know what? As a woman, it tore me up beyond belief. It tore me up, okay? Because I really wanted to, but my body didn't allow it. And so you're mocking this. You're mocking it. This is what drives me crazy. This is why why I'm trying to make real women great again, because they really are. She'd also like to say, first of all, going topless in Washington, D.C. is legal. And I fully support the movement in freeing the nipple, because why is my chest now deemed inappropriate or illegal when I show it off? However, before coming out as trans, it was not all you're doing is affirming that I'm a woman, and you're saying, okay, you know what? First of all, I'm a woman. I don't walk around down the street without my top on. It's just called being polite and having manners. And yeah, there are laws, and maybe it's not that law in Washington, D.C., but have some self-respect. Okay. Have some self-respect. Get over yourself, honestly. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that right there, that drove me crazy. Drove me absolutely crazy. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Oh, okay. And we're just going to end this real quick. Since it is Father's Day, okay, and I know it's like, halfway over. However, if you forgot to get your Father's Day, if you forgot to get your father a gift, I have the perfect gift for you. Okay, hold on just a second. I'm going to pull it up. This is just amazing. Talking about poor taste, but here's a really great gift. let's see, where is it? I apologize. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. So Nike released new Nike Airs. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me say this again. Nike released new Nike No Airs because he didn't get air. Remember? Now, if this is really true, this just came out. So if this is really true, this is just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I just watched Nike Air, that movie, a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was tremendous. I love watching how companies are built. I thought it was amazing the chance they took on Michael Jordan and how they really thought he was going to be something. And I was just impressed with Nike in general. And now with this shit, this is so disgusting. I mean, if this is true, this is disgusting. So there's blood spatter on it. And then, of course, his dumb face, and it's labeled no airs because he couldn't breathe, which, look up the reports. This guy had all this shit in his system. He had fentanyl. He had this, that, and the other. He was a piece of shit. He was a huge piece of shit. If anything, if you guys knew the story of him, he attacked a pregnant woman. He was in trouble all the time. He was not a good human being. No, maybe he didn't deserve to die, but it honestly was not a loss because, I mean, come on. So if Nike really did this, this is a huge, huge, just absolutely disgusting promotional tactic. And I really hope they don't sell any of these. And I couldn't imagine wanting to wear these at all. They are so gross. Blood splatter, of course, Black Lives Matter fist, and then George Floyd's dumb face. So if you need a last minute Father's Day gift, there you go. Get your dad some George Floyd Nike No Airs today. Ugh. Anyway. All right, you guys. So thanks a lot for joining me today on Mrs. Sassy's Sunday stream. I appreciate it. I hope to be back next week with a live stream because I do enjoy talking to you guys. It kind of keeps my show going, and I'll probably have a lot more topics. But like I said, I just wanted to put something out there for today for you guys on a Sunday, and I will be around on the Twitter, and my links or my socials are down here. Please like this video, leave a comment if you can. I hear that's the thing to do. It really helps you with the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to grow. I'm a little channel trying to grow. So I would really appreciate any support, and all of you who have supported me already, I really appreciate it. One reminder, this is the only flag that matters. And that's all for today. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.